Hello, it's a little spontaneous trip, so let's just get into it. I don't know why I filmed this in fast forward. That was an accident. Anyways. I don't know what's with me in the trinket boxes today, but I did look this one up because it's Bavaria, Germany. And we all know that some of the Germany pieces can be pretty good. But I think that this is only worth about 30, so for 15, I'm not buying that. Not something that I buy, but look at these little kids' outfits. Like, they're so cute. Oh my god. And it's not something that you see every day. No idea if that would sell. Anyway. I do pick that up again, so we're fine. But look at them! Look at them! I did not look that up, but look, it might sell, it might be worth something, who knows, but I'm not sure if snow globes are very good. Oh, I was drawn to this tag. Oh, no. Wrong piece. I was drawn to this tag. I looked up Strozen of Handcraft, and that was like some kind of town in New South Wales. I couldn't see this exact piece, but all of like the kind of things that were from there on eBay are pretty so I don't think that's the location really worth anything, so I do just put that one back. No, like I said, some of the religious pieces can do alright. That one might... I don't know. It's not exactly the style that I would have been looking for, but still could sell maybe. But $8, no thank you, I'm not doing that. Oh, I have sold those bunny bookends in a pair, mind you. That's just a single, but I have sold them before. I got really excited because Art of Token, surprisingly, in all of my time, and I've been thrifting for a while, I mean, look at the backlog of these videos, I thought they were good, but I think the market for them has kind of plummeted a bit. So they do go back, unfortunately. When I did buy this house, no, I did buy, I bought this mug for my dad because, haha, that's funny. That one might have sold, but I don't know. Again, single mugs. Unless there's something like really, really special. I don't tend to buy them. Tend to. Because I have bought mugs before, but anyway. Oh, these Snow White ones. Same old deal. Like, I think it's cute that it's got the thing inside, but these ones aren't branded. There are two of them, though. This mug is... I don't know. It's kind of funny. Not buying it, though. Tobacco. Salt and peppies. I don't know if these seashells would have been worth anything. That stamp, Misaka, that seems like it might be something, but I didn't look them up. Just because one of them is missing that plug. And those ones are surprisingly plastic. They do not look like plastic, but they're plastic. Oh, these tikis. Again, I don't know if they would have been worth anything, but the only kind of tikis that I tend to pick up are the kiki tikis. They are the only tikis that I have picked up. I'm getting distracted by texts. Oh, that handle was interesting, but it's just a kitchen tool. Which I suppose I don't know what I was expecting. That's like a prayer. It's not really anything nice, like really nice, and that's $15, so you know. Oh, I just kind of love this. Made in Korea, yes please. Look how nice that looks. It's a nice looking tin, I guess. Right, this one seemed a statement piece. Interesting. People like golf. I thought that might be worth something. I did look it up, and I just don't really think that they're selling unless they're signed. It's only like the signed stuff that sells, and even then you might sit on it for a bit. So I do put that one back. That is a nice box. It's broken though. Just missing that little clasp thing. You're coming home with me. That's just a nice frame. Even if it is made in China. This one. This is gonna seem so strange, but out of all things, I thought I would look it up because back from Burnout. She says that the vintage wooden dress-up sets can be worth some money. Now, I don't know if these are necessarily vintage. Like, it's got that Melissa and Doug branding. Anyway, I did look them up, and look, maybe given all of the pieces that are there, it might be worth $40, but I'm not gonna deal with that. Now, this one I also thought I would look up because it's not Guitar Hero, but it's quite similar to that. And I thought that might still be worth something, but I don't think that these guitars are as good as Guitar Hero. This one, I was also seriously considering. Maybe I'm just losing my but I couldn't exactly tell if it's a kid's chair or a doll's chair. My cats are just gonna claim it. They've claimed some of the other doll furniture that I bought, so you can stay there. Plus, I'm still waiting on some other things to sell, and it's too large, so yeah. Also, you're gonna be like, why was I even considering lighting? But I would have maybe bought those fixtures if it wasn't missing one of those, like, candle piece things. Because they're just nice, and they do look proper vintage. Guess shoes. I'm not sure if these are legit. Apparently they can be faked, but they look pretty good to me. Just a little bit worn. But I don't buy them because surprisingly enough, they're only worth like $30. Now these ones are priced at $50, which is what. But I just wanted to show you because those are some cool sneakers. Anyway, we're at Cashies. Haven't been here in a long time. Look at that Steve doll. That is pretty cool. I mean, expensive, but it's cool. I don't buy anything here. I'm just here to show you all the cool stuff. Because it's not one of those days. I've got part of that thing listed, the Harry Potter thing. Look at that Princess Bride. You can't see it properly. I saw that on eBay listed for like $40 plus like $40 shipping, but there's like no solds. That pool cue, also so freaking cool. AC/DC, woo! All these vintage games. Just look at them, man. Look at them. Same for all these controllers. Together, I think I could have sold those like kind of clear Mario and Luigi set for like $50, but $15 each. No, thank you. Why? My name is apparently Lucindy. Look at that. It's lavender. I don't know how you got Lucindy. Anyway. Hello. Welcome to another haul. So this time I'm gonna switch it up a little bit because I normally only just show you the stuff that I'm reselling, but there are actually two things that I picked up for the personal today that I really do want to show you. This entire haul is from Helping Hands, but anyway, right. First up, we've got this picture frame. How cool is this with all of the bones? I know this is made in China, but it really does just look like such a nice piece. The quality of that printing, like Mac Studios, and the fact that this has this tag, like it's all new. It says handcrafted in India. I'm sure that this would sell if I did list it because like that's such a cool frame. But I'm literally always like buying frames for my own gallery wall that's just ever expanding. And the point is that this is nice and I'm going to keep this, but I don't know what it would be worth if I did choose to sell it, but I'm sure that I could sell this because picture frames do sell, and that is such an underrated category of things to sell because people just tend to look past them. Anyway. Next up, his pants are falling down. You're gonna think, I am so weird. Like, who on earth actually collects these things? And I know they're not really worth anything. Would I ever try to sell them? Absolutely not. This is a Careflight bear. Which normally you just get all of your standard run-of-the-mill professions. But this is a bushwalker, and I've never actually seen a bushwalker before because that seems like such an odd little bear to make, which is why I bought, because I don't have this one already. When I was a kid, my nan worked in a hospital. And I don't know if she bought them, if it was a part of her job or what it was exactly. But every so often, she would come back from work with a Careflight bear. And she always used to give these bears to me. I know, it's a charity bear. Like, I don't think that there is anybody on Earth. Well, I'm sure there is somebody else on Earth. But, like, I am in such a minority to be one of the kinds of people who actually want these things. But I have been collecting Careflights since my nan passed. She gave me the pilot, the doctor, and probably a few others, but I don't remember which ones. Since then, I've gotten the nurse, not in scrubs, although I've got that one too, but the nurse that's in the dress, like, older, not like they are today. And I've also gotten a race car driver, which is very unusual since then. So yeah, this is just a little bushwalker to add to the collection. David. That's what I wanted to show you. Now, I suppose because I've shown you everything else, I may as well just show you these two. I know, they might be a little bit kitschy, but I bought Rubik's Cube's earrings because they're cute. And it'll be something I wear, just kind of, like, funky. Nothing much about it. Just earrings. And then, oh my god, I just kind of... Oh, can you believe? They call this a brooch, but I'm just going to use it as a pin. Put it on my backpack, along with every other pin. I just think it's so cute. And so, like, strange. This yellow cat. Almost a bit astronauty, sort of like a clown. It's just... It's so odd that I loved it. And I paid $8 for this. $8! That's overpriced. But I kind of just loved it that much, which is so odd because I wouldn't normally pay that kind of money for something. So, I don't know. It's just, it's a pin. Well, it's a brooch, maybe. But I'm going to pin, you know? It's a pin. That will go in my backpack. Now to actually get to the good stuff, the resale. Could I find anything like this online? No. Do I know what exactly this material is? It's like ceramic. Google image lens thought that this was a ceiling rose, which actually probably is that kind of material, but it's not one of those decorative ceilings, obviously. I suppose it might be, but I don't know, actually. It's a trinket box, is the thing, and this is such a nice piece. Do I know what this is worth? No. Not in the slightest. That's my troll. Do I think it's going to be worth more than $5? Yes. And that's why I bought it. Made in Korea. Korea. From what I could see of the Made in Korea trinket boxes, just a generic search because I don't know. I wouldn't know how to find this. The ones that were selling, it's at least $30. This might be more. Who knows? But going by that, I'm going to say that, again, this would be at least 30. Tape is going to leave a line. But at least that's not bottom, I suppose. I wonder if this is clay, actually. It might be clay. Guess it might have just... in the kiln, if that is. There is a tiny, tiny hole. I'm sure that this is vintage. The tape ripped off the Made in Korea sticker. I'm going to stick it back down for now until I can figure out how to take it off. That's actually bullshit. They should not stick it like that. You've just ripped off the Made in Korea sticker. That's part of the reason why I bought it. Anyway, yes. This is a picture frame. What the well, that is like so strange. I've never seen a picture frame. And it's sort of cute, I guess. Would I have bought this if it wasn't a picture frame? No. Honestly, who knows what I was really thinking. I just thought this is unusual. Someone's probably going to want it. Like, there's going to be at least one person out there that wants this. Also, I don't know, honestly. This is the one purchase that I made that I'm just... one might have fallen over the cuckoo's nest. That's me. You tell me, though. You tell me. And I'm known for selling my oddities, honestly. Like... the odder something is, the more likely I'm able to sell it. Like, that's just me. I've sold bagpipes. I've sold a Nguzu. I don't know how that's pronounced, but the Papua New Guinea, like, boat thing. I've sold a didgeridoo. I've sold pop curtains. Like, just random honestly. The kind of stuff that probably no one else is selling. I've sold a meditation stool, like, just a lot of stuff. Can I think of everything right now? No, I cannot. But you get the idea, so. What? I just thought this was a decorative footstool. Ow, this is a trinket box. The lid just fell off. That's actually so much cooler right now. It's a picture frame that comes with a footstool to, like, match the thing, but it's not just a picture frame, it's a picture frame and a trinket box. Am I the only one who gets so excited discovering that? I did not know that. It's so much cooler. This is why I bought it. It's cute though, isn't it? Okay, yep, that's justified. Do I know what this is worth? Not really. But I saw that this thing had sold for $12 by itself. Like, it didn't come with this. And so it's definitely going to be worth more than that. It is chipped, but I don't think that that's actually going to kill the sale. Probably price this alone at least $15. But with this, like, who knows? I don't remember where I saw that sale. Maybe Etsy. Maybe it was an antique online store. I don't know. Do not remember. But it wasn't on eBay. But anyway, so I went to eBay and I looked up, like, vintage chair, picture frame. And I will say that it pulled up so many different search results. There weren't many, but ones that were similar to this, it's not the same. They were selling for about $30 with stupidly priced international shipping. And that was just this. Again, this alone on eBay for, like, what, 30? I've got this to go with it as a matching little set. who knows how much this is going to bring up the value. So yeah, I'm going to look into that. Yep, that's it. Lastly, we've got this board game. Actually, is it a board game? I don't know. Let's see. When you really need answers to pressing life questions, the Angel's Guidance Board gives you quick and clear guidance about your career, love life, family, health, finances, and other important areas. So, Doreen Virtue has used Oracle boards, such as a Ouija and scrying boards, since childhood, and has always found them to be complicated and time-consuming. So she designed this board to be extremely simple, quick, and easy to use. I've never seen like a board. Do I come across tarot cards? Yes. Do I buy them? Yes. Mostly. Sometimes. Oracle cards. Oracle cards? Tarot cards? I don't know. Doreen Virtue is pretty good. She's like some of the best-selling like Oracle out there. And it's supposed to be little angels, don't you know? But all the pieces are there, so that's good. Now, there's a volunteer at that store. I've spoken to her before. I really like her. And, like, bless you for saying this. It's the intention that I really, really appreciate. But she warns me to be careful with this because tarot brings bad luck. It doesn't bring bad luck, but it can bring bad luck. Do I believe tarot is evil? No. Would I ever mess with a Ouija board? Hell no. Seriously, you will never see me sell an Ouija board like that. That is just... I don't want to get possessed. I don't want anyone else doing that. Like, no. Do not with an Ouija board. Seriously, do not with an Ouija board. But Oracle, I think, is fine, generally speaking. In saying that, I think that there are definitely ways that you should use it. You can't just use it however you like. I'm not sure if I'm great at explaining this, and I hope that you can still somehow get the gist of what I'm trying to say. There are some people that when they do tarot, they're asking spirits. Tarot, Oracle, anyway. Oh Lord, please tell me. Or Archangel Michael, or, you know, Holy Spirit, whatever. They're asking, can you channel your energy into these cards and answer my questions? And that is not how you should do it. I'm just being cautious. I am not trying to dictate you. I am just trying to help you to understand why. You don't want to be calling in the energy of someone else to do that, right? Because you can do it with well intentions, sure. And that might be what you get. But you never know, honestly. You never know what exactly you're calling through the cards. You don't know what you're going to get. And that is exactly the reason why you shouldn't. Because you can get the bad spirits. And that can bring you bad luck. How I would personally do tarot, oracle, all of this kind of stuff is by drawing from your own intuition. You have to trust yourself. Which honestly, I think that is just the biggest lesson in life. You have to trust yourself before you can trust anyone else. And I'm not saying don't trust anyone else, because you absolutely should. Sometimes. Don't just go around trusting everyone. There are... Oh God, am I digging myself in a hole? You do not assume the worst in people. Not right out of the gate. Trust your intuition. trust your intuition. That's all I can say. With all of that being said, pull from your own intuition. But I am sure that this board will sell because it is a little bit more unusual to the cards. Basically, that's all I have for you today. So yes. Okay. Thank you for listening to me ramble. And I hope to see you in the next one, okay? Goodbye!